So some of you might recognise this device. This was my version of what's called the ECM Fooler, for those who can't afford an IMA pack and wanted to remove the IMA system. This sends signals out on the MOT FSA and FSB lines to the ECM at the front of the car, telling the car that the IMA is all intact but it doesn't want to work today, so it can't help with assist or regeneration. So basically it means you don't get any check error codes for those who want to remove it all. This one's just got the MOT FSA and FSB wires. It also has an output which I never bothered using for the torque, and I think one of the other connections that sometimes people use to work on their particular cars. I've never had a problem with the UK ECMs with just the two wires, and the orange and green wires you can see there are the 12 volt power and ground in. Now this is obviously very easy to make. 4 components: voltage regulator 12 volts to 5 volts, smoothing capacitor and a little filter capacitor, and the pick itself 12F683. Okay, but for those who don't want to bother actually making it, now I'm going to show you this. This is from pickcircuit.com, and it's the people who make the programmers that I use for all my devices for the pick programming. They also make a little development board, and this is it. This is the 12F683 development board. Comes with a regulator, LED, smoothing capacitors, programming header this side, and the outputs are from the pick. 6 outputs that are available for us to use are on that side, and this runs the identical software to the ECM Fooler you just saw. So you can see it's still got the 4 wires, and it also has the facility, if you want to add the other wire for the pulse width modulated signal, you can do that. So these are about $12 each, ready made. Buy them in bulk, you can probably get them a bit cheaper from pickcircuit.com, and obviously the code is from me for these. So it's just an alternative for people who didn't want to roll their own, and as I say, it's only 4 wires in this particular version, and it's just an alternative to the AT Mega and Pi think solutions, which seemed like a bit of a waste of a massive computer sitting there just sending out these fairly dumb clock signals, and this obviously little tiny pick on its own can do the job. And it's, as you can see, it's not much bigger than my thumbnail.